Number 1. If you're a younger employee, you've no doubt run up against the struggle of getting noticed for your work. One of the biggest battles in the workplace is getting recognition for the work you do without coming across as boastful or a braggart. Even older, seasoned workers have to fight to get their works recognized. If you're always talking about how good you are at your job and how lucky the company is to have you, you'll come across as conceited or even just as an idiot, but speak too little of your work, and you could miss out an assignment, raises, promotions, and your own private jet. Okay, probably not the last one, but why not trying it? Number 2. I've had enough. It is incredible how you cannot walk around the streets without any fear of being stolen. I'm sure I'm not the first to ever be stolen out of my home. If I had the power to do something, I'd increase the security around the town. But that is difficult for other people because they just cared about themselves. If you come to visit my city, please be careful. I wouldn't like you to live a horrible experience. I had had this experience twice before this last one. I should be careful the next time. Probably I'll look at everywhere before going out. Happily, I didn't have much money with me, just to buy some groceries at the store. But anyway. Number 3. There is increasing evidence that health is linked to the personality. However, until now, that relationship has not affected the way healthcare is delivered. There are several reasons for this. Some health workers doubt whether there is a direct link between them or whether it's just a coincidence. Some feel it is their professional duty to treat all patients in the same way. Others argue that delivering health services according to patients' personalities will have minimal impact and therefore isn't worth the effort. However, some psychologists believe that applying different procedures to people with different personalities could have a significant positive effect on health. Number 4. If you've been listening to the news, you already know about the national obesity levels rising by the day. It has never been more important to care about and to get an adequate amount of exercise and sleep to get yourself fit and healthy. So it may feel like really hard work at first. Once you adopt an exercise routine and start a diet, you'll forget you ever did things differently. Here are just 4 of the top adjustments to make. Get more sleep. Strive for a better diet. Stop all those bad habits. Exercise, exercise, and exercise. I'm sure that if you follow these tips, your life will change in a very positive way. Number 5. Last day I was reading something interesting in the internet. Many kids dream of becoming millionaires before they are 20, but few realize their dreams. Some do, however. Harnessing new technology, their ideas become thriving multi-million-dollar businesses that inspire others. Although nowadays there are more opportunities to become a rich and successful person, you wouldn't believe how many people don't want to work hard to get it. They think, if that person could, why wouldn't I? But what they don't get to understand is that it requires a lot of factors, including luck to reach that amazing goal. Number 6. Much of today's business is conducted across international borders, and while the majority of the global business community might share the use of English as a common language, the nuances and expectations of business communication might differ greatly from culture to culture. A lack of understanding of the culture norms and practices of our business acquaintances can result in unfair judgments, misunderstandings, and breakdowns in communication. Here are three basic areas of differences in the business etiquette around the world that could help stand you in good stead when you next find yourself working with someone from a different culture. Smiling, eye contact, and addressing someone. Number 7. Last day I was reading something interesting. Your manager stops you and says she needs to have a word about your performance in the recent project. You worry about it all weekend, wondering what you might have done wrong. When you step into her office on Monday morning, she begins by praising you for the good work you've done on the project. And you wonder if this is the obligatory praise that starts off the typical feedback sandwich. You know how the feedback sandwich goes. Say something nice, say what you really want to say something nice again. However, when feedback becomes such a routine, employees can start to perceive positive feedback simply as a form of sugarcoating the negatives, thus diminishing its value. Number 8. I received a call from Judy a couple of days ago to discuss some of the issues that she was having, and I thought I'd give you a heads up on what was said, seeing that you are Judy's project team leader. Judy really enjoys working with you and the team and finds the project very interesting. But I think she's feeling a bit lost and struggling to see the big picture. It seems that she's been given a fair amount of autonomy to carry out the tasks that you've given her. And of course, this level of delegation is not uncommon in your branch. But I believe in her Tokyo office she's used to a bit more managerial direction and guidance. Number 9. American is different from English. We all know that. But what about the different types of English spoken in Great Britain alone? British English is actually one of the most varied languages in Europe. Accents and dialects vary according to geographical region and social standing, and there are hundreds of different varieties. Take the word garage. In the south of England, people usually say garage, as in French. In the north of Britain, people tend to say garage, as if it rhymed with bridge. Sometimes, more rarely, the intonation of a word varies. A careful speaker will probably say controversy. Other people will say controversy. Number 10. It's a really good bargain, said the man in the showroom. And as far as Shafi could tell, he was telling the truth. It's yours for just 5,000 euros, he continued. You won't find a better buy anywhere else in the north. And what's more, we'll give you a year's insurance with it. Free. Shafi eyed the vehicle longingly. It was bright red and just over a year old, and inside it had that smell of polish that comes with a new car. There was just the matter of the price. It was more than he had planned to spend on his first car, and more than he actually had available. Remember, you can practice and repeat this video as many times as you want, so you can improve your English and speak as a native speaker. You can subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend who also wants to learn and speak as a native speaker. See you on the next video.